how do you stop that becoming, you know, an obsession, and make sure that it doesn't become all too consuming and take over your life? You mentioned, you know, having some goals away from also the sport as well. But yeah, I'm just wondering how you kind of unpick that to make sure it doesn't become all too consuming.
Yeah, I think that's something we all could be very guilty of in sport. I mean, it feels like in order to be the best in the world, you have to dedicate everything towards your sport, and that's something I used to do, and it worked for me in the London Games where I won. And when it's going well, it's great. And then I was still in that mindset going into Rio, and when I didn't win, suddenly your whole world just seems to crash down in and around you because everything's focused on sport. And it was after those games that I started to take a bit of time away, focused on other things, just explored other interests and hobbies and what I might do in the future after sport as well. And I just noticed suddenly my performance in sport skyrocketed while I was doing other things. And so, what my belief was in terms of you've got to dedicate everything in order to be the best just sort of disappeared. And I realized that having this alternative focus was so powerful where you can just go away, switch off, think about something else entirely. It just gives you that bit of time away from sport. So when you do come back to a training session, you're ready to go, you're ready to commit. So for me, that has been the biggest performance enhancer that I've ever had in my sporting career was taking time away from sport. A little bit of time every week doesn't hurt your performance. We all need that time to recover from training anyway. You don't need to be in it all the time, in my opinion. So yeah, that is the key, in my opinion.